Jay sumugot, the put and the finish. Jumper is good. Lamar, basket and one. Has 6 points back. Langan knocks down the 3. Steal, Yambing, look out. William Bing throws it down. Daddy sees a gap and throws it down. Early down. Mike Bennett with a hammer. Goodell from 3.
Gikan sa Lapu City, Cebu. Ito ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. This is the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Maayong hapon sa inyong tanan as we are back in Cebu for the first time since 2019. We are at the Hoops Dome here in Mactan Island, Cebu. And the Cebuano fans have come out and supported the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. We have Don Ochea returning here to Cebu where he spent his high school career with Ateneo de Cebu. Nagbabalik din dito si William Bing who spent a brief time here during his collegiate stint in one of the colleges here in Cebu. But of course, we have one of Cebu's proud basketball sons, Mac Talio, who is also making his homecoming. And syempre si Gab Cometa, who played and won a championship here in high school when he was with UV. Ito po yung ating mga laban. Ngayon, it's Basilan up against Batangas in a South Division duel. And in the second game, it's another South Division duel as the Cebu Greats host the Binyan Tatak Gel. Magandang hapon mga kaliga, si Delf Tupas kasama si Coach Mike Perez. Coach Mike, welcome to Cebu. I am proud to welcome you to the South.
I am very happy to be here. Actually, pagpasok ko pa lang, ramdam mo na energy and support pagdating sa basketball nitong Cebu. So it's going to be a very good basketball game today.
Oo, no, mapapanood yung MPBL sa YouTube, Tap Sports and Solar Sports. And syempre, hindi kompleto ang ating cast dito sa Cebu kung wala tayong courtside reporter. Syempre, nagbabalik din ng Cebu. Alam ko, pupunta siya dito sa Cebu para magbakasyon. Ngayon, magtatrabaho siya. Miss Andrea Indicio, alam kong familiar ka na sa Cebu. Alam kong minsan pupunta ka dito, nanakaw ka ng mga ilang araw dito. Ngayon, trabaho ka. Kamusta ka?
Maraming salamat sa iyong pa-welcome, Sedelf. At syempre, excited ako for this ball game. Pero alam niyo ba, Sedelf and Coach Mike, hindi lamang Cebu Greats ang nagbabalik dito sa Cebu. From Basilan Steel, we have 2 guys, Mac Talio and Gab Cometa. Alam naman natin, mga certified Cebuano ang mga yan. Pero mula naman sa panig ng Batangas, although na-mention nila sa akin na hindi daw sila mga Cebuano. Pero kwento nga sa akin ni King Importante, Don Ochea, William Bing, and Mark Olayon, Cebu ang kanilang naging stepping stone when it comes to their careers. Back then daw kasi wala naman daw mga direct recruitment from Mindanao to Manila. Kaya similar ang kanilang mga naging journeys. Nagsimulang mangarap sa Mindanao, na-recruit ng mga eskwelahan dito sa Cebu, and eventually napadpad na ng Maynila, na-discover na papuntang Maynila. What a story, right? And more of these stories later on. But for now, balik muna sa inyo.
Thank you so much, Andrea. Alam ko, marami ka pang kwento tungkol dyan. And, you know, this is a major basketball city in the country. Alam natin, next to Manila, Cebu is one of the hotbeds. Syempre, merong Pampanga as well. Pero ito, Cebu has some really legendary players who've come out. And hindi kompletong career mo sa basketball kung hindi ka dumaan dito sa Cebu. So,
Tsaka speaking as a fan, I mean, growing up, seeing a lot of players coming out of Cebu, talagang malalaman mo na napakagandang maraming basketball players din dito.
Oo, and silipin muna natin ang ating team standings because, unti-unti na nabubuo ang ating mga cast kung sino ang papasok sa postseason. We got a big result last night. Pasay Voyagers moving up to number 5 after beating the Bulacan Kuyas, the Generals. Laking panalo niyan. Na Parañaque also winning just for the first time in a while. No? Medyo matagal-tagal na hindi nanalo itong Parañaque. But again, itong Pasay making its move, improving to 10-9. Sa kabilang panig kung saan ang ating mga teams ngayon ang naglalaro. Batangas gunning for a 12th straight victory here in in Cebu. They take on a Basilan team that is knocking on the door. They want to avoid at all costs. You want to avoid the play-in.
Yeah.
So ang number 6 ang target mo, and they are a couple of games behind itong Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers.
Lalo na nararamdaman mo, may mga ibang teams rin na gustong i-avoid itong play-in, especially itong Zamboanga, which is also a very good team trying to buy it out.
Basilan in their previous game, nanalo sila against Marikina, and it's a big win because, you know, they've been struggling for a while itong Basilan. They did get off to a good start this season, pero alam mong pag nasusubukan ka na, no, the tough grind is now upon us here in the MPBL, and you need wins like this for your confidence and also for a bit of relief on your part.
Kaya nung simula pa lang, ramdam mo na yung energy nitong Basilan kasi after a 2-all start, they went on an 18-point run and it was off to the races, had their biggest league, I think, at 33. And they did that with a lot of really good shooting and a lot of effort on the defensive side.
Sa kabilang panig naman itong Batangas, you have to like where they are right now. They're playing extremely well. This winning streak includes a huge win over the Quezon Huskers. So, tandaan nyo yan, nanalo sila sa Quezon and they followed it up with a win against Valenzuela. So, you know, Coach Cholo Villanueva, you know, he's in a good spot right now.
This is a very resilient team, actually. In that first game, they had, 30 points in the first half, but come the second, 60 points, doubling the output only because they did a lot on the defensive end and Rin William Bing went to his shots.
So, Coach Cholo Villanueva is looking for win number 12 para sa kanyang kupunan. Kailangan niya pang bumiyahe sa Cebu para habulin yung panalo na yun. No? But of course, we've got the big turnout here at the Hoops Dome and we are just about ready for this one. So let's get it on. It's it's Batangas against Basilan here in Mactan. Let's go to Richard Campos for the starters.
Nalipay ka, yuminga nakabalik na usab din sa Hoops Dome, Lapu-Lapu City. Mayong hapon sa inyuhang tanan. Welcome to the 2026 MANNY PACQUIAO'S MPBL Season 8, ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. Live on Solar Sports, Tap Sports, and on YouTube channel. Getting us underway is Basilan against Batangas City. Here's the starting unit for Basilan Steel. Guard number 3, Neil Owens. At forward number 15, Bobby Balucanag. To guard number 51, Big Bang Toto, Byron Villarias. Playing center number 19, Jason Grimaldo. Forward number 11, the MPBL Season 3 MVP, John Wilson. The head coach is Arnold Oliveros, assisted by JC Poronda, Bobby Dick de los Santos, Andre Oliveros, and the J. de la Cruz. Executive Director, Matt David. The team manager, Monsalve. The starters for the MPBL inaugural season champions, Batangas City Tanduay Athletics. At guard number 1, Craniel Viloria. Also at guard number 17, Abdul Sawat. Playing center number 27, the KING to the VIP, King Importante. Forward number 29, the Elastic Man, John Nermal. Also at forward number 53, Sed Ablaza. The head coach is Cholo Villanueva. Assistant coaches, J.R. Aquino, Warren Capitan of Guadalupe, Cebu City, with John Arenas and Jim Gikan. Assistant team manager Gilbert Alea.
Starting five brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Basilan has Neil Owens, Toto Villarias, Jason Grimaldo, and Bobby Balucanag, and the former MVP, John Wilson. Batangas has Abdul Sawat, Craniel Viloria, King Importante, and John Nermal, and Sed Ablaza. And here's Batangas once again with their length and versatility. on display in the starting five, and that has really been key for them this season.
Oh, this five has really been a defensive juggernaut para dito sa sa Batangas. Halos switchable everything no? Lahat pwedeng makadepensa kahit kanino.
We are underway here in Mactan. Abdul Sawat launches the three to start the game. And John Wilson able to secure the rebound. Owens. Now Wilson. Grimaldo backing down. One-hander doesn't work. Rebounding importante. Both teams coming up empty in their first possessions here. Ablaza. Craniel Villoria. Sa ilalim na agaw ni John Wilson. Back the other way for Basilan. Wilson fires. Gets his own miss. Tira ulit. Ayaw pa rin. Rebound. Nakuha ni Bobby B.
Medyo malamig yung dalawang teams natin dito to start here in Cebu. And really trying to find their rhythm. But more importantly, nakukuha nila yung mga shot attempts nila.
Abdul.
Boy, clock winding down right now. They don't have so much time. Said had to hurry it up.
Wilson to Villarias. Toto fires a three. Wow, these shots are coming out of nowhere, Coach.
Oo nga. Somehow nakikita mo parang may nadudulas ng konti pa no? Very early in this game. So, very careful sila pagdating sa movements nila. Very noticeable.
There's a whistle. That's a three-pointer galing kay Villarias. 3 free throws coming up. Edmar Avis, Benji Estroga, Manuel Binondo, and Maynard Centeno ang officiating crew natin dito.
And Byron Villarias, very much the other three-point shooter para dito sa Basilan. Of course, primarily it's really John Wilson. He's led them in a lot of stats, but they're gonna need more production as Coach Arnold really trying to find a way, no? Para magkaroon ng magandang momentum itong Basilan.
3 for 3 for Toto Villarias, who grew up in the neighboring island of Negros.
Oh, yeah?
Oo, syempre.
Alam mo, tuwing...
Marami yan sila. Ito si Craniel, John Herman. Alam mo yung, you know, when you're... That's why I'm saying na parang, you know, next to Manila, dito talaga. Ito talaga yung... And sometimes they have their own little world here in Cebu with their basketball. So, you know, some of the great players have come from here, and alam that in fact we're gonna honor some of them on Saturday.
Yeah, that one I'm very excited talaga.
Oh, and I heard there, you know, yung 21 players na yun na bibigyan ng you know, tribute ng MPBL. They're all coming. So, and we will be at the new Cebu City Coliseum as well, which is historic in its own. Ang dami ring ang dami ring nangyari doon na mga magagandang laro over the years.
Which somehow you feel parang long overdue, no? Sa dami ng mga players dito sa Cebu to give them recognition.
Well, you don't need to look that far because Junmar Fajardo comes from here. John Nermal going straight to the cup. There's a foul on Toto Villarias.
Well, somehow you definitely could see mga players natin a little bit adjustments on the floor. Yung pag-decelerate ni John Nermal normally on a full stop na yun, pero he had to very slowly as he was attacking that rack.
Cometa from Talamban, Cebu, was recruited by San Beda, you know, after a couple of seasons here in college.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Ang bilis nitong
Ang bilis naman,
San Beda representative dito sa panel.
Hindi, sinasabayan ko lang si Coach Christian, syempre. The former, di ba? Growling Tiger. I hear that when you guys... Yeah. I hear that when you guys cover.
Hindi talaga eh. May emphasis talaga yun dun sa V. Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Nermal goes on the attack. Nermal misses. Actually gets blocked, and Cranial Venoria drains the three from the corner.
Well, Cranial Venoria definitely one of the new additions para dito sa Batangas, which Coach Cholo Villanueva really looks forward to in scoring.
Well, this 5 here is really devastating defensively.
Yeah.
Wilson down low to Bobby B. Umiwas, palpalang inabot kay Nermal. Rebound ni Ablaza. Here come the Athletics. Ablaza with a recovery, uses the left hand for the bucket. The steal by Viloria, 7-3. Sawat, one-hander, going glass, no. Rebound Wilson.
Well, you speak of defense para dito sa mga nandito sa loob ng Batangas. Actually, yung energy, no? At saka yung effort on the defensive side, yun ang mas lalong hahangaan mo dito. Apart from everybody being switchable, shot though got defended inside the paint.
Ablaza leading the break. Said goes under Grimaldo. Viloria again for 3. Good! 6 points para kay Cranial Viloria early here. Couple of 3-pointers from the Canlaon native. The 3-point shot of the game is brought to you by Extreme water-protected speakers. Dive into music with Extreme speakers. Basilan calls timeout. Down 3-10 early.
No flash photography to avoid any distraction to the player's vision.
Bakit parang ayaw mo nang makipagkita sa akin?
Dahil natatakot ako. Maganda kung iisipin pero sa totoong buhay.
So hindi po pwede ang rich girl at poor boy?
Bakit pwede ba?
Bakit naman hindi?
Witness the unforgettable story of Kemal and Nihan in the Emmy Award-winning Turkish romance, Endless Love. Premieres July 20, Monday at 9 p.m. only on Solar Flix. Solar Flix is on Sky Channel 16, Signal Channel 21, Cable Link Channel 33, and DTT Channel 21 in Metro Manila.
Do I get a chance to rate you on that? Kasi ganun kayo ni Coach Christian,
Not
di ba?
yet, not yet.
Not yet. You're still warming up.
Go warm up pa ako. Parang Basilan, nag-warm up pa.
Oo nga.
Wilson
Nice fake.
for 3. No, ayaw pa rin. 3-point shooting has not been there for Basilan. They have yet to convert. They are 0 for 4 from beyond the arc.
That has been a struggle really para dito sa Basilan. At di rin nakakatulong na maganda interior defense nitong Batangas. Every time they try and get inside, there's always that wall of Batangas in the paint.
Well, they're taking the threes because that's the only shot available at the moment. But unlike Batangas, they are finding their mark though. Oh, Ablaza with a slight push. Whistled for the personal against Montuano.
Yeah, tries to chase si Montuano. Matalo, umiinit naman itong 3-point shooting nitong Batangas. You see that little corner exit over to John Nermal. Little pin in coming from Sed Ablaza. At saka mention mo kanina about yung 3-point shooting, yun na lang ang nagagamit nitong Basilan. If you look at all of the games of Batangas, that really is the only shot that they allow you to take. Kasi every time that you try attack downhill, nararamdaman mo kagad yung pressure ng depensa.
Yeah, and they do a great job. Everyone can stay in front.
Yes.
No, they switch everything, which makes it extremely hard to penetrate. Oh, that's the second on Seda Blaza.
2 quick ones.
Foul number 53.
Ito naman yung magiging trade-off mo kung talaga madiin ka magdepensa. May pagkakataon na ganyan. You pick up early foul troubles. Kaya pagkalaban mo itong Batangas, one of the key factors that you have to look in your game is to be able to make your free throws. Because guaranteed you're gonna go to the line a lot because of the way they defend.
Yes, absolutely. They put a lot of pressure on you. So usually maraming fouls as Wilson finally buries the 3. That's the first make of Basilan after 4 misses from beyond the arc. They're now 1 of 5. It's 7-13.
Yeah, and Cranial got caught on that screen, allowing that space for John Wilson to take and make.
Abdul drives left. Abdul can't finish. Jervy Cruz with a rebound. Cometa. Bigay kay Talio. Talio attacks. Talio with a layup.
Feeling at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, had quite the conversation with Mac Talio before the game, and the struggles. I mean, figuring out, you know, what was wrong with his game, as Cranial Veloria has had a hot hand here in the first period. 8 points para kay Cranial. It's a 6-point lead for Batangas, and ito na si Mac Talio, ang player. It's a very rare case na he was able to improve his fitness and his... Oh, that's a poor pass galing kay Cranial. Jervy with the finish. It's a rare case of gumanda katawan mo, pumayat ka, but nag-struggle ka sa basketball mo.
Oo.
It's a very rare case. I have not heard of it.
Agree. But ako, ang observation ko dyan is, meron rin kasing part ng game niya na, alam mo yun, yung bump, yung laban, yung contact, yung medyo nawala sa kanya, no?
Because his game is predicated on his physicality,
That's
particularly on the offensive end. What a figure roll from Seda Plaza.
Yeah, indeed. Yung ano na yan, yung part ng game na yan ni... Ano talagang ni Mac Talio, talagang ano yun yung hinahanap-hanap niya in my opinion.
Manny Pay is the digital wallet built for the community. Wow. Veloria with the steal. Sumabay si Abdul. Veloria recovers. Will take the 3. It's short. Wilson will attack. Wilson will finish. Very forceful on that fast break galing kay John Wilson. And Basilan within 4.
I was gonna say na nararamdaman mo pa rin yung dulas ng floor para dito sa mga players ng Batangas, pero walang problema. Kay John Wilson, atake downhill, strong finish.
Abdul has a mismatch. Ochea gets a running start and a finish up top.
Yan ang mga paborito nilang gawin. You get the ball on the top, you have the weak side slot, diving, kasi nakatalikod yung depensa. They don't have a vision where that weak side action is gonna come from.
Wow, Nermal with a steal. John Nermal will finish.
Fourth steal of the game for Batangas. They have really been getting in the passing lanes.
Wilson. Offensive foul on Jervy.
Ooh. Are they gonna review this though? Are they gonna ask?
Or are they going to challenge? Steal of the game is brought to you by the Extreme Boom 3 waterproof speaker, unstoppable sound, ultimate power.
Pag nakita talaga nilang nag-i-struggle ka na to pick up the ball, they will keep going at you until you get that possession or you lose it.
Ino Comboy, Darwin Lunor, O'Neal Arim, and William Bing are now in the game. Ino Comboy. Comboy, down low they go. That's taken away by Robin. And Basilan gets the possession back. Talio for 3. Medyo malakas. Comboy. Comboy probing. Bigay kay Lonor. Yamping for 3. Yes! And that is a confident player right there, William Bing.
At saka yan yung facet ng game niya na talagang nag-elevate. You know, lalo na in the last few games that he's played, he has shot that very confidently from 3.
Inside they go. Montuano with a fake. Montuano with a finish. The foul is on Lenore.
That's another foul right there. Because of the commitment to stay attached to on-ball defense.
This is the play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Well, even Jervy Cruz didn't have time to recover dun sa dive na yon by Abdul Sawat. And they have been doing that, itong Batangas. You get that ball on the post, they hunt for advantages, and they see the other next action of that offense.
Montuano can't complete the three-point play. 24-15. It's a little over a minute remaining here in the first period. Ino Comboy. That's a foul on Basilan, but on Montuano, but they are already over the limit. So 2 free throws para kay Ino Comboy.
Sayang yung para sa Basilan. I thought they did a good job of staying in front of Batangas. Almost going nowhere na yung ofensiba na yun, but Ino Comboy was able to find a way to score. And so far, in terms of scoring, he's in the top 3. Being one of those guys, knocking down threes para dito sa Batangas.
That's Mark Cruz right there, not activated for today.
Which would be the reason, might be the reason why si King Importante started the game.
Well, Abuluto is in the lineup. That's basketball legend Bonel Malingit, who in my last, I think, previous trip here as another steal for Batangas, Arim scores. That's 5 steals in the ball game so far. It's a 12-point lead.
And they have forced Basilan to 6 turnovers, to which they got 9 points off of it. And clearly, kung magkakaroon ka ng pagkakamali sa offensive side mo, you have to be ready to defend transition against Batangas.
Cometa's jumper is short. Lenore with a rebound. Batangas has time. 8 seconds. Lenore gets it back. Yambing. Now Comboy. Comboy with a step back 3. Yes, sir! What a torrid start here para sa Batangas. That's their 5th three-pointer of the quarter. They shot 55%. And Basilan unable to use up much of the clock. That left Comboy a chance to create. And he knocks down the 3 to make it a 15-point lead for Batangas at the end of 1.
May kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sikreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Some of our young fans here in Cebu enjoying the action. As we turn you over to Andrea Indicio.
Coach Cholo Villanueva had a little bit of a hump on his way to Cebu. Kagabi pala, he was at the Game 3 finals of WMPBL coaching the team of Batangas, causing him to miss his flight to Cebu kagabi. He only arrived a few hours ago. Nonetheless, he is confident na napaghandaan naman daw nila ng maayos itong Basilan. Lalo na ngayon, their wins are on a roll. Nabanggit nga ni Coach, kahit sila gulat rin with how things are unfolding with his team. In his words, with our new guys, this was supposed to be our transition period. Rebuilding phase, ika nga. Pero they're already getting good results. So kung transition phase pa lang ng Batangas ito, what more can they become in time? Sedal, Coach Mike?
Thank you so much, Andrea. And that's a really nice question to ask. Because ano pa kaya kung, you know, if we see the finished product?
Oo. At saka ano see this move right here by Jervy Cruz. One might say might be a mismatch in favor of Rin William Bing because of foot speed, but every time that they talk about paint action, talagang Jervy Cruz yan. And speaking to that report of Andrea, ano pa nga ba ang next level para dito sa Batangas?
Well, there's certainly another gear to them. I feel like meron pa to ibubuga itong Batangas na to. Although, you know, I've seen some really big wins like the one in Quezon. I covered that one with Coach Christian. When their offense was not working, they really turned to their defense. And that was enough in that fourth quarter na kung saan nag-struggle sila offensively. So they can hurt you in so many ways. Itong Batangas. And I think that's the mark of a really good team right now.
And I like that you put it na, you know, how this Batangas defense is really impacting teams. In that game, they forced Quezon to their lowest fast break points ever at 5 only in one game. And so there are other teams also na nakalaban nila that has forced season lows in numbers in their games. And again, that's got to be credit to the style of defense itong Batangas Athletics.
And remember that Batangas, Commissioner Emerson Oreta there. And syempre yung last season when they exited the playoffs in heartbreaking fashion against Binyan, immediately it had a feeling that that version of Batangas was going to be the last time we were going to see that version of Batangas.
Kasi parang dalawang diretsong playoff seasons that they were playing at home and they lost on the playoffs. Remember, they lost to Quezon in that South Finals.
Yeah,
and then
that Jason Opiso,
right?
Put back.
And then Bob Lopez happened in that game, which eventually led to that Quezon Binyan showdown in the South.
Yeah, and it's always the theme in the South is always wherever you want to go, you have to go to Batangas.
Oo, totoo. You have to get past Batangas. And you were talking about your next level nitong Batangas. I feel the free throw shooting is one of the things that they really need to improve. I think they're roughly shooting about 52%, which means half of their shots they're missing in games. And so if they can be better at that, I'm sure Coach Cholo is giving that a good focus, especially that they go deeper into the season.
Just a bunch of terrific athletes here in Batangas. Yambing goes to Lenore, able to take the shot, but 30-18. Batangas has yet to score here in the second period. Montuano, Estermal, Robin with a runner. No. Here comes William Bing. Gets it to Arim inside. Nermal, napitawan ng bola. Owens to Robin. Robin with a runner. And Yambing is called for the foul.
And that to me really is your best chance, pagkakataon para makascore against Batangas. You try to run them off the break. Yan yung ginawa ng Valenzuela. Last game, they went a lot to the fast breaks, especially on the turnovers that they forced. And you get Batangas to score only 30 in the first half. That's a huge development already in that game.
His free throws brought to you by Shi Masubok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. So may mga sitwasyon pa rin na gano'n, no? There will be stretches na the offense will bog down.
Yes.
And if you're playing Batangas, you have to make sure that you capitalize sa mga sitwasyon na yun.
Yeah. At saka sa game na yun, in the second half, nakakita mo na maliliit na indecisiveness in that game yung Batangas. I'm sure Coach Cholo talked to them about it. I thought a lot of times John Nermal already had perimeter jumpers, pero he was second-guessing himself only because maybe that momentum shifted a little bit to Valenzuela.
LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Nermal, the mid-range master.
Agree. Ayun, yung tira niyang yun. Talagang desidido na siya, ititira niya.
And that's deadly if you play the zone against Batangas and Nermal's that right there dun sa free throw line area.
Correct. Roughly about elbow area, top of the key or even in the key. Just a couple dribbles away to either attack, score, or give it to another guy.
Medyo sinikipan ng Basilan yun sa gitna. Comboy fires and hits again. They are just humming like a well-oiled machine. Itong Batangas now shooting 6 of 12 from beyond the arc.
I am thinking itong Basilan is trying to take a page from what the Dark Horse did in their game against Batangas, where they went to zone and really slowed down the offense. But if these shots are falling for Batangas, that's going to be a challenge for Basilan.
Well, they commit the turnover there. Nermal with a bad pass. Owens gets away and lays it in for 2.
Very quick on the downhill. Si Neil Owens didn't even bother to use any screen, saw that open lane and just went downhill and attacked it.
Fast break of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Kuminto lang ng saglit dun sa roughly around the elbow area, pero balik ulit. Atake papunta sa layup na yun.
35-24.
And malaking bagay yan. Yung mga dribble attacks, getting inside the paint, trying to spray it out. Lalo na itong Basilan, they have really good shooters from the outside. And so it really would help if they are able to find a way to dribble drive under the paint and then find scorers outside.
Comboy, that's a tough look. Unable to hit from the corner.
One more.
Nermal will try. Ooh, sumabit si John Wilson.
Alam mo yung tira na yun ni John Nermal in that game against Valenzuela. Libre na siya, nag-hesitate siya. Pero ito talagang, we've seen it twice already. Soon as on a catch, he feels he's got space. He's always intent on taking it.
Yeah. Tumama sa Siko. Nermal already with 9 points. He's the leading scorer of Batangas this season. Right around 14 points per ball game. Ay, kagaling din ni Coach Cholo dito kay John Nermal because when he was with Pampanga last year, there was a bit of a struggle with his confidence and his shots.
Agree.
Hindi siya ganun ka-consistent.
Totoo. We covered that game na sa Batangas, nung kalaban nila yung Pampanga. I think it was the very first few games of John Nermal. And they were able to check on John Nermal in that game, limiting him. Siguro, yun yung naging challenge din para dito kay John Nermal. And the good thing is he got picked up by Coach Cholo. He's now with Batangas where, his skills and his game is really being put to good use.
Well, maximized ito skill set ni John Nermal. And I like that he's been given more responsibility. Look at the three-pointer from Yamping.
Tsaka si Yamping pag tumira ng tres, alam mo, at the back of his head, he's got the support of his coaching staff, the support of his teammates. So that's not already second-guessing himself. He definitely wants to shoot those threes.
Na Nermal with another rebound. Lenore fires a pass. And Comboy, he just wants to stay there.
Oo.
Just wants to stay in that spot because that spot has been so nice to him.
Oh.
10 points para kay Ino Comboy.
He's 3 out of 4 from that spot. That's his comboy land, actually. Yung left arc 3 na yan, that is deadly for Ino Comboy.
John Hamon comes right back with a 3 of his own. Still a 12-point lead for Batangas. O'Neal Arim ang may tangan ng bola. Nag-switch ngayon. Grimaldo on Arim. Arim. Hinanap si Nermal. And another foul on Makoy Marcos.
I had that hand extended over the shooting arm of John Nermal. Just a very easy decision for John. He knew he was gonna get a free throw there.
3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme Water Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers.
And when you charge, yung karamihan ng mga 3 points ni Ino Comboy, karamihan dyan ang gagaling. Yan ang pinaka-sweet spot niya. That wing
Kahit
three.
hindi na siya umalis dyan.
Oo nga, dyan ka na lang.
Kahit, mas mataas lagi yung porsyento dyan eh.
Actually, sa corner na, dun sa left side, ang ganda rin ng bigay ng, ng mga shot percentage ni Ino Comboy.
Well, that's Cebuano legend Elmer Boy Cabahog in the building.
Well, we have more legends getting in the venue. Lalo na tomorrow, no, where we will be recognizing
Sabado.
Sabado pala,
Sabado,
sorry,
Sabado.
Saturday. We'll be recognizing the Cebu talents. Very gifted. I am excited, you know, for El Presidente, the franchise. Another 3 right there.
Wow, Batangas just putting on a show and the firepower on display right now. Incredible stuff from the Athletics. Cometa's runner doesn't work. Nakuha ni Arim yung rebound. Nermal already with 15 points.
And Batangas having more shot attempts from 3 than it is in the paint. John Nermal taking Grimaldo to the dance.
Extreme ang subok at kompleto ang franchise brand ng Pilipinas. Comboy from way downtown. It's good. I'm sure Coach Cholo Villanueva would like to have this type of shooting every game.
Oo.
8 of 16 now from beyond the arc for Batangas. 18-point lead. Hamon, that's a tough shot. Rebound, Nermal.
At kung papansinin mo yung Basilan, you know, very few yung quality shots.
Oh, my
Take
God!
it.
At this time, we are welcoming one of the good friends of MPBL, Honorable Tobin Tai, with us once again, the team manager Martin Go. And once again, we're saying hi to one of the gentle giants of Philippine basketball, Miguel Manny. Also in the house,
On Saturday, we will be recognizing the greats.
basketball, Elmer
We got 21 names there. And some of them are, this is Cebuano basketball royalty. Including this guy right here,
yeah.
Elmer Boy Cabahog.
Oh my.
Naalala mo yung mga panood mo, Mike
Oh
Perez.
my goodness. Yung mga elbow jumper niya sa perimeter, yung mga jump shot no?
Ay, hindi rin nagmimintis yan, no?
Oo.
Kailangan din depensahan. Bonel Balingit, of course, the gentle giant of Philippine basketball. Former teammate of our head of operations, Saldi Ria Lubit.
Well, Saturday is gonna be very good for Philippine basketball.
Manny pays the digital wallet built for the community. Nandito rin si Boss Joe Bentay.
Hi, sir.
And, of course, I'd like to thank the Cebu Greats management for hosting the games here. Wilson on the cut, no good. John Nermal with 19 points. Ino Comboy's 13 is already impressive in itself, but what about John Nermal with 19? 3 of 4 shooting from beyond the arc, 3 rebounds and 3 assists and 2 steals.
And very impressive shot selections actually for John Nermal. He's comfortably taking them. Unlike nung last game nila na, ayun nga, no? Medyo may hesitation, but now he is really getting in a good groove.
And Coach Arnold Oliveros just finding a hard time figuring out itong depensa ng Batangas.
O kasi parang kung hindi ka abot sa pangatlong action, napakadali para sa depensa ng Batangas.
Here's the, you know, ito si Crainer Viloria had an early surge with 8 points. Lenore and turns the ball over. Cometa ahead to Wilson. Good pass. Wilson will finish.
Well, so far the best opportunities para makascore itong Basilan has really been fast break in transition. You know, getting past the numbers of the defensive guys of Batangas and trying to score on the open floor.
Yeah, Nermal with 19, Comboy with 13, and Viloria with 8. And these 3 players alone outscoring itong Basilan 40-32. Fast break of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. There's a whistle. Nermal is down. The referee is reviewing the last play.
As a matter of fact, itong Batangas Athletics, in this second quarter alone, they have only attempted once inside the paint. Everything's been on the outside, mostly from threes. And they have made, what, parang 5 3-pointers already here in the second quarter. See that replay once again. That handoff, ayun yung tulak ni McCoy kay John Nermal. That's just a regular foul, a push.
Review shows is a pushing foul, number 7, by Marcos, second. And that is a 14th foul for Basilan City.
Kanina kasi sinusubukan nilang i-set up ng parang pin down si John Nermal doon. After that ball, they got swung to the weak side of the floor. Tinulak na ni McCoy. Good defense.
Yabing to Nermal again for 3 this time. Tapos ang kanyang tira. Here comes Basilan. A little over a minute to play. Wilson probing. Nermal is there again. Montuano against Arim. The fadeaway from Montuano. Ayaw umakyat.
Didn't have that lift for that shot make. After na makapag-create ng separation of that bump, one-on-one inside the paint.
Nermal.
Ino.
Comboy decides to attack this time. Arim the extra pass. Comboy is open. Yes. Wow. They are just playing extremely well here itong Batangas.
Tsaka ang bilis sa decision no?
Yeah, 15 assists as well.
But very rarely does that ball settle in the hands of the handler. They just let that ball fly.
Doon naman si John Nermal against Montuano.
Good defense.
May konting pagod na rin. Villarias off the glass and in.
And again, it's fast break scoring that's getting those points in for Basilan.
But Batangas, led by John Nermal and Ino Comboy, who have combined for 34 points in the first half. That is already the output of Basilan. Nerma leading the way with 19 on 5 and 7 shooting. Also has 3 rebounds and 3 assists as the Batangas City Dadway Athletics lead by 19 at the break.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sikreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Ngayon mga kaliga, we're gonna have the Sports Plus Pop-Up Shot. Let's make a basket to win an instant prize mula sa Sports Plus. Galingan sa pag-shoot, mga minamahal naming MPBL fans, para sa ating pop-up shot mula sa Sports Plus. At mas exciting ang MPBL games with Sports Plus. Sign up and play at www.sportsplus.ph.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sekreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Halftime here at the Hoops Dome in Mactan, Cebu. Lamang ang Batangas 53-34 and anchored by some explosive performances from John Nermal and Ino Comboy. Two players combining for 32 points in that first half. But overall, Batangas shooting better and really defending extremely well in that first half. And you know, those 16 fast break points actually from Basilan, you feel like that's an anomaly here.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know, they're shooting 35%, but they have 16 fast break points, which means wala talaga sila nakukuha masyado sa kanilang offensive sets.
Correct. Sa half-court sets. Agree. Kaya nagkaroon ng changes in the first quarter compared to the second. Una, panayatira nila sa labas since hindi pumapasok, umatake sila sa loob. Pero ganun pa rin, yung depensa, nag-change din.
Well, John Wilson is the leading scorer for Basilan with 7. Toto, John Hamon, Jervy Cruz with 5 apiece. But they're gonna need more than that to overcome itong abante ng Batangas. Nermal and Comboy, as you mentioned, 19 and 13 respectively. Viloria had those early 8 points, and you feel like, okay, I think Batangas is gonna be fine with Viloria scoring 8 and leading the way. You know, magandang sign siya eh. But what we did not expect though is that Comboy will come off the bench and bury those 3-point shots, and Nermal also hitting some incredible shots.
Oo, tsaka yung flow nung tira ni John Nermal and ni Ino Comboy really looked very good. No, on balance, good shot quality. I guess you could say the same for Cranial Viloria, where he shot 3 of 5 overall from the field. The 3 of them really coming from the outside.
They're just about ready to begin the third quarter here in the Hoops Dome. It's our first time here in the Hoops Dome.
At I'd like to say, ang aga ng mga fans dito. We went here very early. But to my surprise, ang dami ng tao.
And you know what? They are still lining up for tickets outside.
Oh, wow. And this is really just a show of how much, basketball means para sa mga fans ng Cebu.
Absolutely. And John Wilson,
Number 11, John Wilson, second.
ito yung problema mo sa Batangas eh. The offense is also very unpredictable, by the way.
Yes.
John Wilson for us.
Well, only because it's not, I might say, not coming off sets. It's really coming off reads. Kaya napakahirap na basahin kung saan yung advantage na susunod sa opensa nitong Batangas.
Nermal wants it against Marcos. Nermal airballs the 3. Viloria was wide open.
Yeah, didn't see Cranier from up top.
Lulukan tong dalawang to.
Pinakatuwan-tuwa. Tuwan-tuwa ako ng laro ng Valenzuela tsaka ng Batangas. Ooh! But there was that little stare down of MJ de la Virgen instead of Lasso when MJ hit that 3 over set.
Offensive foul, number 13, PACQUIAO'S first.
LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Uy! Look at that strip. Huli.
Oo. Favorite move pa naman ni yun. Yung cross na dribble na yun para kay Mac.
Here's Nermal. Oh, that's a tough shot. Importante with a rebound. Offensive foul. Tinamaan ng Siko sa mukha si Makoy Marcos.
Pangatlo na yata yan ni King.
We'll repeat the last play.
He just came in.
Players on the court here, respectively.
This was that offensive rebound. Ayun.
Parang matik kasi. Parang automatic kasi yung
Yan yung mga muscle memory ayaw mo.
Parang ano din yun eh. Parang ako din yan pag nagdi-dribble at dinidepensan, automatic yung chop eh. Ay, sorry.
Hindi sadya.
Hindi sadya. Masakit pala yun.
Oo. But once again, no, nakikita mo itong Batangas really holding on to yung defensive intensity nila and how they run their schemes. I think that really is very important. Yeah,
No, I think by now, I think they realize that yes, it's nice to have all of these weapons and having all of this firepower at our disposal, but when it comes down to like, you know, pagdikdikan na yung laban, we will always have our defense to turn to if push comes to shove.
Tsaka doon ang gagaling na yung kumpiyansa nila this season. Lalo na on transition, in my opinion.
Owens. Jumper from Owens. He knocks down the mid-range jumper. Neil Owens with 7 in the ball game.
Well, Owens actually wanted to get through the paint, pero tatlo yung nag-collapse kaagad sa kanya, naka-drop down kaagad, so had to pull back and take that shot. This one's gonna be on McCoy.
Yeah.
Siya naman nakatama kay King. At saka ang hilig ng Batangas really to give that entire space on the floor for just 2 guys to operate.
Yeah, and that's why their spacing has been, you know, remarkable in over the course of the season. Ang dami, tsaka halos lahat sa labas eh.
Oo.
Normal, double dribble.
Yeah. Dribbling violation right there for John Hermal. At saka nakakatulong na pag nag-ball reversal sila, ang bilis rin mag-decide nung nakakakuha ng bola pagkalipat. Hindi basta nagdi-dribble, umaatake kagad pababa.
Let's see what happened here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nag-dribble na sa once eh, tapos ginather pa niya, and then dribbled it once again.
Ball at rest na yun eh.
Owens, the step back 3. No good. Rebound nakuha ni Viloria. Ablaza has it. It's Abdul for 3. No. Talio able to secure the rebound. There's 3 players on Mac Talio there.
Tsaka si Coach Cholo, he puts a lot of premium on offensive rebounding. Kita mo naman doon kanina, nakuha na yung bola pero ilang Tandway Athletics na nandun, 3. Humahabol pa rin, sumusubok, baka kuha ng offensive rebound. So far, si Neil Owens lang ang nakaka-atake in a way, downhill to get paint touches for them. But he is definitely gonna need help from the others.
53 to 36.
And once again, Neil Owens going to his foot speed against Sed Ablaza. Chase for space, pababa. Naunahan ni Neil. Naiwan si Sed and got that foul.
Owens at the line with 7 points already.
He goes to the line a lot actually because of he loves yung tatahiin niya yung depensa.
MANNY is the digital wallet built for the community. Abdul. Ablaza for 3. Nope. McCoy Marcos gets it to Owens. Owens able to shake off the defense, but the foul is on Neil Owens. Nakalabas ang Zico on the discard on King Importante.
Yeah, kita yung extend talaga. It was not a shoulder to the chest bump. It was an extended arm. That really is gonna be a foul on Neil.
So there's a challenge from Coach Arnold Oliveros. We will be right back.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. Basket is good by Neil Owens.
Batangas City basketball.
So no foul. Just a made basket for Neil Owens. Pero walang foul on either Owens or Importante.
So yung challenge, saved that situation for Owens and still got that bucket for Basilan.
Yeah, 12 na lang to lamang dito, no? No, hindi pa nakakascore yung Batangas here in the third. Already 3 minutes gone by. Importante against Marcos. Gets it to Ablaza. Owens with a hustle play. 5 seconds na natitira sa shot clock ng Batangas.
Ang ganda ng hustle ni Neil Owens. Trying to save that ball for Basilan. Trying to get a live turnover para maka-fast break sila sa kabila.
There's a whistle here.
Yan, sa pag-drive ni King Importante. He was twisting that tira kasi may pagkakataon na medyo nadulas rin itong si King Importante.
King Importante at the line. Looking for his first point of the game. He sinks the first free throw. Two for two for King.
So after missing his first two, he makes it up with a couple of made threes.
Only a 14-point advantage. Lead was at its highest at 21 points. Sportsplus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Talio. They called the foul on Ablaza.
Tsaka wala pang field goal dito ang Batangas in this quarter. No?
Yeah. Apat na si Ablaza, tatlo na si Importante.
Yan ang trade-off sa pagkakataon na yan.
So this is slowly turning into a Basilan type of game here.
To which, itong Batangas, may mga games na ganun eh. Yung mga certain point na, offense slows down and they really turn more to defense. But if yung kabilang team o yung kalaban nila, in this case Basilan, is gonna get to the line and they make their free throws, napapababa yung lamang. And so far, Basilan, ang ganda ng free throw shooting nila. They're at 80%. And they're gonna need that.
Well, another possession here for Basilan.
Tsaka yung +8 na 3-point makes in the first half really they gave that advantage for Batangas. And now, since medyo manaka-naka na yung field goal shooting nila, bumabalik itong Basilan.
Toto short on the 3, rebound ni Abdul. Abdul back out to Nermal. Importante to Cranian Viloria. They go to Ochea against Owens. 8 seconds to work with. Ochea finds Abdul Sawat underneath.
Ang sikip nung pinuntahan ni Abdul Sawat, but still, nahanapan ng paraan ni Don Ochea. Hirap ng tira, no?
Hirap ng pasa. Owens for 3. That's a jump ball. Basilan will keep possession. This is the play of the game brought to you by Sportsplus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
Ang key doon yung inantay niya mag-commit si Makoy Marcos. Nag-commit, saka na dumayab sa kabila.
Meanwhile, let's check in with Andrea.
Kung ano yung nilamig ng venue natin, gano'n naman yung ininit ng dugout ng Basilan because of the intensity and disappointment poured out. They had the momentum coming into this game that just seemed to snap out in that first half. nasusunod naman daw yung game plan but so many lapses on defense, late yung offense, kadalasan late natatawag yung plays. Wala yung snappiness, yung aggressiveness na pinag-usapan nila. They knew Batangas is a tough nut to crack. But with a lead like this, there's no way na papayag ang mga coaches. Pare-pareho lang daw tayong pagod sa biyahe. So there should be no excuses. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Andrea. I like the spirit from Coach Arnold, but Batangas seems to have weathered the storm in the third, pero Makoy Marcos says they're far from finished.
Yeah, pang-apat na field goal make na yan. Itong Basilan, I guess only one of that left-hand layup kanina earlier ni John Herman.
This is the fast break of the game, brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
And napaka-importante na iyan ay patuloy na gawin itong Basilan. They're getting a good momentum here in the third. They've been trying to stay alive offensively and even on the defensive end of the floor against Batangas.
Nermal, 10 seconds to work with. Bobby Balucanag ang nakabantay sa kanya. Nermal shoots the three, off the mark, rebound, importante. Bigay kay Abdul. Too much passing. Dun sa ilalim, that is last touch on Basilan. Oh.
He'll stay with Batangas. Tsaka yun talaga, ako sa observation ko, hilig talaga ni, ang philosophy talaga ng Batangas is to try and get the offensive rebound.
Gloria. Abdul. Sawat. Oh, it ends up with Importante who misses. Ochea. Ayaw pa rin. Bobby B. Strong with the ball there. Cometa. Jervy Cruz. In and out. Rebound Nermal. That is rebound number 7 for Nermal. John Nermal draws the foul on the way to the cup.
And John Nermal being aggressive here in the third quarter. He is so far 1 out of 4 in the third.
59-44, Nermal. Now 7 of 9 from the foul line. Grabe yung naririnig ko. Yung katabi mo. Si Jopic.
Si Jopic?
Jopic.
Jopic.
Kilala mo ba si Jopic?
Actually, I found out after mo sinabi yung kwento kanina.
33 points for John Nermal according to Jopic.
Akala ko 23 points si Jopic eh.
Ay, mas marami pa dyan si Jopic.
Oo naman.
Pag naalala ko si Jopic, natatawa ako. Ano mo ba yung kwento ni Jopic? Wag mo nang alamin.
Oo.
Yung kwento ni Jopic.
Interesting nga yung kwento eh, di ba?
Pangalan niya sa
Ano
Facebook,
ba?
Jopic. Okay, pangalan niya sa Facebook, Jopic. Nung papunta ng Zamboanga last season, binok yung flight niya, Jopic. Hindi pa natutong pangalan. Yan po si Jopic. Yan, the guy.
Jopic.
Jopic.
Yeah, Jopic right there.
AKA Jepoy.
Yes. Solid eh.
Napag-usapan na si
It is out in the open.
Oo, kilala na ng sabayanan si Jopic.
It's put on the record.
Here's Abdul facing up against Jervy Cruz. Unable to hit. Craniel has time. Ayaw pa rin. Pagsak si Importante. Cometa gets it to Toto for 3. No. The tap goes to Sawat. No sign of Nino Comboy here in the third.
Yeah, not yet. He continues to sit. Oh, that's a foul.
Yeah. Medyo huli si Toto doon. And
Pushing foul number 51, Myron Villarreal.
okay, on cue. Narinig tayo ni Coach Cholo.
Feeling ko merong naka-monitor sa atin sa sa Batangas no? Ino, pasok ka na. Ikaw na pinag-uusapan.
Hinahanap ka na ng panel. Well, Abdul sits down. Kasama si Viloria. Pinasok si Comboy and Yambing.
At saka laking bagay talaga nung 10 3-pointers ng Batangas. Half of their shots from there really went in the first half.
Yung importante, getting some important free throws here.
3 out of 3 na siya, no? Of his last
no,
2
he's
trips.
3 of 5 already. He missed
Yung first 2.
first 2.
Yeah.
Pasok yung dalawa para kay King. Importante. Lead is back up to 17. That's Mark Garcia making the trip. Galing sa Batangas mo yan. Bumiyahe papuntang Cebu para i-represent ang fans group ng Batangas. Tanduay Natics. Normal, atake.
Travel, yeah. Ano pa naman siya, he's so good at yung mga jump stop na gano'n. Kaya lang yung pagkakataon na yun, travel. Kanina nagkaroon siya ng dribbling violation, now it's a travel.
That's turnover number 5 para kay John Hermal. John Hamon. Bobby B, back to John.
Ang hirap pagka half-court set and you try to beat the defense of Batangas because the help is always going to be one guy away.
Jervy Cruz. Offensive rebound and a basket plus the foul para kay Jervy Cruz.
See that shot missed by Cometa, but quickly on offensive rebounds and the second chance opportunities made by Jervy.
A lot of ball watching there from Batangas.
Yeah. Tsaka yun talaga ang pinaka-mabilis na makascore kay offensive rebound and a quick stick back.
Meanwhile, let's check back with Andrea Indicio.
Jervy Cruz, aminado nga siya na his body is no longer in its prime. Pero hindi naman daw dahil doon, i-give up na niya yung larong naging buhay niya for how many years. So nowadays, napansin ko nga kanina, matagal-tagal yung activation and mobility niya before the game. And to his confirmation, nowadays, dapat talaga 1 hour minimum daw ang activation and mobility. Or else, tight ang kanyang mga muscles, mas mahirap gumalaw, mas prone to injuries. Biro niya nga kung dati hindi daw siya naniniwala sa ganon, konting shooting lang laro na. Ngayon, ang masasabi niya lang, it's a must. Back to you guys.
Wow. Everyone in the age over of 37, 38, or 35 can relate to Jervy Cruz.
1 to 2 hours to activate. Ang mga 1 to 2 days.
That's why you only play once a month.
Yes, once a month.
Hindi, totoo yan. Napakahirap. Especially at this level. You know,
Yeah.
when you're playing at this level. Darwin Lenore getting some minutes here. Wala rin si Jexter Apinan dyan sa lineup ng
Oo nga, no?
Batangas.
Right. He's not there. Pero ito si Jervy. I saw his son a couple of years ago playing dun sa mga age group ng mga kids. Sabi ko, sino kaya
Nakalaban
itong
ni
bata
Riley
to?
yan?
Hindi, mas matanda yung anak niya kay Riley. But yun ang I saw him, sabi ko, tangkad nito, tsaka may galaw. Tapos nagulat ako. Anak pala ni Jervy Cruz yun. And he's really
Ganon din
moving very well.
Ganon din sabi ng isang parent last time.
Saan?
Ay, okay to gumalaw. Ito si yung Riley, okay din yun. Kaya pala anak ni Mike Perez.
Oh,
Sabi
kaya wala ang taba.
Riley, I'm sorry. That's your dad, okay? That's
No.
not me, ha?
No, but he knows. Alam mo, minsan may kwentuhan kami, nagba-basketball kami, and may game sila, so I tell him, you know what, you really have to run to a spot faster. You know what he tells me? You're saying I'm fat? I'm gonna lose weight.
Hey, Riley. Tito Sidel is your ally, okay? Your ally in the kitchen. Ochea leaves that one short. Cometa.
That's the spray. There you go.
The three from Toto. Ayaw pa rin. No, Villarreal has gotten some really good looks here.
Yeah, and I thought yung pasa na yun ni Gab Cometa, maybe a couple of dribbles late, no? You could have sprayed it kabila.
Well, 0 for 5 na si Toto Villarreal. Still a good look, though.
14 seconds.
Cometa. Wants to dance with the rim. The spin. Emergency pass kay Hamon. 2 seconds in the shot clock.
There you go.
Hamon is just a certified shot maker. 7 points para kay John Hamon, and the lead is down to 10.
Arguably one of the more efficient scorers for Basilan. The very few times that he takes shots, mostly he makes them.
Comboy. 10-second differential, game clock and shot clock.
Nice
Comboy,
pass.
the no-look pass on Shea underneath. Lead is back up to 12. May oras pa. Cometa, runner, won't go. He gets his own miss. Cometa up against 3 Batangas defenders there, and that's it. Third quarter in the books, but Basilan winning the third period. 19-14 in that quarter, giving them a glimmer of hope as we head into the final 10 minutes of this ball game. Owens kept them in the thick of the fight with 12 points, but the rest of Basilan, including John Wilson, only with 7 points, need to come up with a big fourth quarter to overcome this 12-point deficit na hinaharap nila against Batangas.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sikreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph.
Well, if there's one thing that Basilan can take out of the third quarter is na-force nila into the lowest scoring quarter, itong Batangas. Scoring only 12. See right there our VIPs, including Mr. Cabajo. Idol na idol yan, sa jumper sa perimeter. Di ba nag-Alaska siya?
No, I think Pure Foods.
Pure Foods.
Matagal siya sa Pure
Oh,
Foods.
matagal sa Pure Foods, yeah.
Check out the scoring here. Batangas, after a 30-point first quarter, has cooled off. Only 12 in the third after a 23-point performance in the second. And if you ask me, Basilan's not doing bad, you know. It's just 53 points to 3 quarters. It's just so happened that they're up against a Batangas team that's formidable and on a winning run. Let's go back to Andrea.
Since you guys already took that trip down to memory lane with the Legends of Cebu kanina, sali na rin daw si Coach Cholo and John Wilson. Apparently, these two shares a deep history together. Kwento ni Coach Cholo, John was under his and Coach Franz Pumaren's tutelage during Air 21 days. Biro ko nga, Eddie, Coach, you know his playing style so well. Sagot niya, ay syempre Andrea, noon pa lang I'm aware of his shooting prowess. Actually, one of my worries nga for tonight's game, pag uminit yan, problema. Kwento naman ni John, naging teammate ko rin si Coach Cholo noon sa Toyota Otis. Ang sarap maging teammate niyan, very professional. Something that is still very evident nowadays. Right, guys?
Thank you so much. And yeah, so I linked in my connection din, and almost everyone here in the MPBL seems to have that. And nice to find out yung link ni Coach Cholo and John Wilson. Arim,
Former players, former teammates. And Ino again in the corner.
masyado malakas para kay Ino Comboy. And Ochea stepped on the line.
Well, one thing that has surely slowed down for Batangas is three-point shooting. After nilang makasampu sa first half, wala pa silang naibabasket dito. I think they're 0 out of 6 in the third. And that has really slowed down their scoring from there.
Yun nga yung sinasabi natin with Batangas. There are stretches like this every time. Robin, Cruz for 3. No. Wilson with the offensive rebound. He gets that one to drop.
Yun yung sinasabi ni Coach Cholo.
We have a ball game here. It's down to 8. Yung in deficit na hinaharap ng Basilan.
And this scoring continues to slow down for Batangas.
Yambing trying to answer. That's a big basket para kay William Bing. Back to 11 ang lamang ng Athletics.
William Bing is just the fourth quarter fireman for Batangas. In the previous game, he had a couple of threes. Helped them get that momentum. And ito, nung inaantay natin kung saan ba magagaling ang scoring ng Batangas, in comes rin William Bing.
Palitan ng tao dito. Montuano is back for Balucanag. Makoy Marcos is set to check in for Jervy Cruz. Dino Comboy nagbababa ng bola against Owens. Go to Yambing against Montuano. Yambing under pressure, able to release it. Now, Comboy, 2 seconds in the shot clock. Comboy from way out, no good. Wilson with a rebound. Now Robin pulls back. Montuano, and that's a foul on and I believe that's on Donachea.
Yeah.
Bowling foul number 15, Donachea. Donachea, 5 fouls.
I didn't realize that. I said the Blaza was in foul trouble as far as I know. 5
And
with 4.
King Importante.
Yeah, I had 3 as well. So, but Donachea is the first to exit the game due to fouls. Wilson is stripped by Lenore.
Oh, what a strip by Darwin. Watch out on the ball.
Lenore, Arim, libre sa 3. Masyado malakas. Ambuluto all alone for the rebound.
Ito na yung mga hustle guys. Additional para dito sa Batangas. John Amboluto once again camping in the paint, waiting for that opportunity for that offensive rebound.
It's back to 13. Yung lamang ng Batangas. Wilson. No. Rebound. Comboy. Ino Comboy nagmamadali. Comboy. Count the basket. Plus the foul.
Galing ng pagkakagather niya ni Ino Comboy. Got that bump, that separation. Did not stop with his motion. Continues with his shot. Then made it.
Ino Comboy. Chance to add to his tally already with 15 points in the ball game. Make that 16 in the ball game. Stream subok at kompleto ang Planches brand ng Pilipinas. Lead is back up to 16. Foul on Lenore against Makoy Marcos. Steal of the game is brought to you by the Extreme Boom 3 waterproof speaker, unstoppable sound, ultimate power.
Well, perfect timing on that strip by Darwin Lenore. And McCoy Marcos and the rest of Basilan maybe getting stops early in the fourth quarter, but they too could not score consistently. And McCoy continues to struggle from the field. He has not shot that ball very well from the line.
Ino Comboy, binabantay ni McCoy Marcos. Ambuluto,
That's a hold.
nakahawak si McCoy kay Ambuluto. Well, only the second team foul for Basilan.
Galing rin ng Batangas sa ganong action. And that one's called a short action where on a two-man ball screen, you involve a weak side guy in the play. A third guy, he gets the ball and hits the roller very quickly.
Comboy. That's Lenore with a recovery.
5 on the clock.
Yambing, not sure if he's aware of the clock situation. Yambing. A whistle going against Wilson. Mortuano.
Mortuano, right? Well, only because ang sipag rin ni John Ambuluto talaga humabol dun sa chance na yun. That shot had very little chance of going in. Off balance, did not have enough space. Clock was winding, hurried shot. But it's the offensive rebound that was able to give them back this 14-second possession.
Comboy from the corner. It's gone. That's a sharpshooter for you. 19 in the game para kay Ino Comboy.
5 of 10 from 3. Half of his threes really flowing in.
And that's the difference between the two teams. The threes for Batangas are going in. Basilan, on the other hand, those great looks, they've come up empty. Comboy again. No. Ambuluto, offensive rebound. And one.
Well, this fourth quarter is looking more like Batangas basketball right now.
That's the 5th on McCoy. It's a hard foul from McCoy Marcos. Not much he can do there. Gusto ko yung sayaw ni Ambuluto eh.
Si Arim din, di ba? Sumayaw ba?
Pwede sa TikTok yun eh.
Pero itong quarter na to, makita mo yung mga available na offensive rebounds, yun ang karamihan nakukuha nitong Batangas. And then those 3-point shot making has been the difference so far. Batangas has 2 made threes here in the fourth.
May 5 puntos na si Ambuluto. Kakapasok lang yan. Yung MANNY Pay is the digital wallet built for the community. 21-point lead for Batangas. And that run from Basilan has fizzled out. Wilson can't hit from beyond the arc. Talio. Talio. Push shot, no good. Rebound. But Mortuano. Ambuluto able to collect. Batangas with another stop. Ino Comboy trying to split the double team. Lenore will shoot the 3, air ball. Balik sa Basilan ng bola.
Medyo masikip yung subok na pag-split ng depensa ni Ino Comboy that moment. I thought he was again going to go to that pass ahead and pass down low to the roller, but he didn't. Just went in there, went for that split, and eventually lost that possession.
Talio to Toto Villarias. Yes, sir.
Myron Villarias, 3!
Villarias with his first triple of the night. 8 points. Still an 18-point deficit faced by Basilan under 4 minutes remaining in this ball game.
That's a switch. He's gonna take this.
Comboy gets away. Comboy lets it fly. No. Off to the left. Lenore. Libre for the finish.
Minsan nakakapagod din talaga yan eh. Yung akala mo rebound mo na pero sumusubok pa rin kumuha ng offensive rebound yung kalaban mo. It drains you.
Yeah, I'm so drained right now watching that I want to rest.
Well, you have
See
good coffee.
you sa Sabado.
You have good coffee.
Yeah, but I can't miss the second game though.
Oh yeah.
Binyan against Cebu. Wow. Owens. Just been a problem here for Basilan. They're not making their shots consistently.
It's shot making really, especially here in the fourth.
Arin, naka-side view. Napituan ng foul ang kanyang defender na si Owens.
Really, for the most part, you also have to, I guess, beat yung effort ng Batangas on the defensive end. One might say even the offensive end on the floor with the way that they've been crashing the offensive rebounds.
Now, this is going to be tough here for Basilan, lalo na you got some contenders looking to avoid play scenario.
So with this impending loss, they are gonna get 8 and 10.
Yeah. And that ties them with the most number of losses with Zamboanga Sikat.
Yeah.
Na I think we're gonna see more. And I feel like they are better than their number 11 position right now. Number 10 position. 9.
9. Yeah, agree.
Yambing on the move. Yambing.
What a luxury to have a Rin William Bing who can knock down threes and even run on the break and help you out on the defensive end. Yung length tsaka athleticism niya.
Yung point mo dito is alam ni Coach Solo kung paano gamitin si William Bing.
Oh, tama. One can even say the same for John Normal. Alam niya kung saan yung dito ka, this is your role, this is what you're gonna do.
And struggles with his confidence over the past few seasons. Now like a thing of the past.
Yep.
Para dito kay William Bing. Totally different player from the past 2 years. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Yambing goes 2 for 2, and Coach Arnold wants a timeout for Basilan. 2 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in this ball game. 23 points ang lamang ng Batangas.
And boxing world champion, Danny Boy Peñalosa.
Bakit parang ayaw mo nang makipagkita sa akin?
Dahil natatakot ako. Maganda kung iisipin pero sa totoong buhay.
So hindi po pwede ang rich girl at poor boy.
Bakit pwede ba?
Bakit naman hindi?
That's the Cebuano legend, Larry Villanil right there. Witness the unforgettable love story of Kemal and Nihan in the Emmy Award-winning Turkish romance, Endless Love. Premieres July 20, Monday at 9, only on Solar Flix. Solar Flix is on Sky Channel 16, Signal Channel 21, Cable Link Channel 33, and DTT Channel 21 in Metro Manila. So bukas na ang bukas sa Lunes na pala.
Sa Lunes.
Sorry. Kala ko linggo na kayo.
Oo. So, I'm guessing na itong buong game na to warm up mo for me to rate you in the main game.
Mamaya.
Mamaya.
Last 2 minutes is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Ambuluto, couple of fakes, no good, rebound Mactalio. Villarias Cometa for 3. Yes, sir.
Well, Basilan had flashes of brilliance earlier, especially to start the fourth. Pero soon as makarecover na itong Batangas, combo knocking down his shots, going to their usual plays against the man, everything that seemed to be flowing. Nice.
Arim, one-hander, gets it to drop. Ayan, Bing gives up the foul. Wala pa sa penalty ang Batangas. Para makapasok si Grospe. Play of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
Good
Nicky
flow there.
Perez and Art Oliva. Art Oliva na pinasok dito.
Ang ano dito sa Batangas is these guys are gelling very well as a team, no? Actually, kahit sinong ihugot sa bench eh. Everybody on the same page.
Yab Cometa able to score underneath. 20 points ang lamang.
Replacing Byron Villarias.
Toto Villarias replaced by Tingamo, another homegrown player. 57.5 seconds remaining. Yambing against Blanquesa. The foul on Blanquesa. Smart play there from Yambing.
Number 66, Angel Blanquesa is first. The great runners win Yambing.
Well, one might say when you speak of Basilan, their most, I guess, significant win so far in the last 5-6 games that they played was that one against Gensan, where they won by 3 points. They followed that up with that win against Imos. Tapos ayun na, yung mga laban against Abra, Zamboanga. They won over Marikina, and then this loss against Batangas. They have had challenges against higher tier teams, and if you're gonna be wanting to get past the playoffs, you're gonna have to really contend against dito sa mga teams na mention natin.
Blanquesa at the line. Can't hit. Rebound ni Hamon. Nabitaw ng bola. Tingamo for 3. Yes!
3 points. Rashidin Tingamo.
Open 3 for Tingamo without hesitation.
87-69. Grospe. And Abdul gives up the foul. And he will send Blanquesa to the free throw line. Only 14 seconds remaining.
At puno na. At may mga dumarating pa galing sa labas.
Well, the lower section is pretty much full.
Yung sa taas, meron pa ng...
Oo, tsaka dito sa likod ng ring.
Yep.
But a really nice venue here in the city of Lapu-Lapu. So Abdul Sawat dribbling out the clock. So it is a successful trip to Cebu for Batangas City Tanduay Athletics. They handled the business against Basilan 87-71. They got off to a strong start. Had a bit of a stumble in the third quarter, but rediscovered their shooting touch early in the fourth. And this guy right here, John Nermal, from start to finish, was on his game. is our best player of the game, brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. John Nermal, once again, with another outstanding performance. 23 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. And just some incredible shot making and playmaking from John Nermal as he leads Batangas to an 87-71 victory over Basilan. This is the 12th straight victory for Batangas. Let's go to Andrea.
Maraming salamat, Del. First of all, congratulations. Jan, sinimulan nyo ng maganda itong game na ito. Lalo na ikaw, napakaganda ng start mo. Simula pa lang, ramdam na agad yung contribution mo.
Ayun lang, ilang games kasi kami na parang bad start. So, kailangan nag-adjust kami nung itong practice namin. Kailangan maging good start kami this game.
You guys are already number 1 sa South Division at tuloy-tuloy ang inyong mga panalo. No? Unstoppable kayo for the past few games at nabanggit nga sa akin ni Coach Cholo na transition phase pa lamang ito. So ano pa bang improvement yung gusto nyong makita sa team?
Ayun nga, knowing Batangas naman, knowing Coach Cholo, depensa talaga. Doon kami mabubuhay. So execution na lang namin yung mga na-offense namin. Hindi namin tinitingnan yung standing namin na number 1 kami kasi anytime yung ibang team mag-aangat. So, kailangan kami maging focus lang kami sa this season na to.
Very nice words. Meron ka ba mga gustong batiin o pasalamatan? Go ahead.
Nagpapasalamat ako sa Panginoon, sa Cebu. Dagang salamat, Cebu. Dagang salamat sa pag-accommodate sa amin dito. And sobrang sarap ng mga pagkain dito. Thank you sa suporta sa MPBL. And sana makabalik pa kami dito. Nagpapasalamat ako sa mga boss namin, Lucio Dan III, Keltan, Mayor Mavi Marino, Congressman Beverly Di Macua, Gary Ong, Benny Antonio, Batangas, Fans Club, R Street Rayson, Sally Ponce, and sa wife ko, kay Princess, kay Ely, kay Tin, kay George, sa pamilya ko sa Negros, mama papa ko sa Barangay Talubangay, Kabangkalan City, kay Mayor Benji Miranda, kay Kong Chideng Alvarez, happy birthday kay Friendly. And sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa Batangas, maraming salamat kay Boss GSY and dagang salamat Cebu.
Maraming salamat once again. That was John Nermal, our best player of the game, brought to us by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Andrea. Congratulations kay John Nermal. Paganda ng paganda yung laro niya. Parami-rami yung kanyang mga puntos. Dumadami na rin ang kanyang mga binabate. So, congratulations, John Nermal. And up next, we got a good one, Coach Mike. Abangan natin to. The Cebu Greats make their home debut this season. They take on the Binyantatak Gel. That's right after our short break here in Lapu-Lapu City. Magbabalik ang MPBL for the main game. Ito ang MPBL, ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. We'll be right back.